My dad saw the movie once. It was a rough cut. He's really biased with me, which is not surprising because all parents are kind of biased about their kids, but he just gets emotional. Like, he doesn't even really talk about it. I did an episode of Black Mirror, and we watched it together, and afterwards, he just like stood up and he was like, oh, okay, all right, I'll see you later. Because he was like so messed up from the experience, and I was like, oh, okay, did you like it? Oh yeah, you'll be proud of this for the rest of your life, Okay, bye, Bryce. When I first started this process, I had an incredible meeting with the Promundo Institute in Brazil, and it's an institute that's really about studying fatherhood. The research really opened my eyes as to what fathers are facing today. We went around the world and found various families and fathers who were just being awesome. And I knew that it would be very difficult to get the amount of footage that I would need to put together a documentary in such a short period of time. So early on, I was like, let's go into the daddy vlogging community. Like, this is a totally new thing that exists now. Early on, we were very interested in Glenn Henry, who is our first father that you see in the film. And then he connected us with a lot of people. I didn't tell my dad hardly anything about this project. Early on, when I pitched it, my dad was like, no, no, don't do that. We're not gonna be in this movie. And then halfway through filming, my brother told me that he and his wife were expecting their first child. And so then it was sort of like, you're gonna be in this documentary. And my dad was one of my last interviews. He was nervous. He was just really nervous. My grandfather had passed away 2 years prior. And my dad always said that he felt that he was the recipient of his father's genius. And that genius was being a dad, being an extraordinary father. And he was also an actor. And so he was a great acting teacher. And I was doing a project for Vanity Fair, actually, about the 1960s in 2013, and interviewed my grandfather. And when I found out that my brother was gonna have a baby, and was like, maybe we should go back and look at that footage and see if there are any, stories or things that would work. And then there's the story about the Andy Griffith Show. A year ago, I decided that I was gonna start directing full time. And The Mandalorian came about, and this came about, and it's been an absolutely incredible year. But I cannot ignore the fact that I have so much privilege that has enabled me to do that. My husband basically was with the kids this year, honestly. And without that, it would not have happened. What I would say overall is to dream, to write, to reach out to others who have shared interests, and to start creating things. Having confidence in your own sense of agency is something that I know is possible because I was privy to it with my father. And so in seeing that it's possible, it makes it possible for you.